Don't mind me. I'm just listening to some ODB. So for those that aren't familiar with ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, or as he is formerly known, Tyrone. Yeah, we're gonna do some spine tingling ASMR sensations, oh yeah. Old Dirty Bastard, ODB, or Russell Tyrone Jones as he is known formally, is a rapper and producer from Brooklyn in New York in America. Now, he was one of the founding creators of the Wu-Tang Clan, which if you're not familiar with the Wu-Tang Clan, I actually have one of their CDs right here. Now, this is the debut album which made the Wu-Tang Clan rise to fame. Here it is, Enter the Wu-Tang, the 36 Chambers. Okay, now if I open this up, you can actually see ODB there. Okay, now, ODB unfortunately passed away at the age of 35 2 days before his birthday on November the 13th of 2004, if that's a date.
Everybody telling me a lie. Know they give me something for my soul. See, I don't want to think of suicide, so please don't take the lucky out my door.
In 1993, ODB was convicted of a second-degree assault for an attempted robbery. We won't get into the details of that because there's many times he got convicted for stuff, so as the video goes on we'll go into more details on these convictions. Around this time he still cashed in a $375 welfare check and still collected food stamps in a limo. I'll play the clip in a minute, but this was on MTV even though he just made $45,000 from his first solo album, Cut All Profits from the Wu-Tang Clan's debut album.
I show my welfare card ID, and I get my money.
Though his work with Wu-Tang made him wealthy,
Of course I'm rich.
the rapper was still collecting food stamps in 1995. And just before the release of his first solo album, he took MTV along to watch.
Got my little family here tonight, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it alive or something. Spilling drinks and everything.
They're in the back of a stretch limo going to cash the welfare check, and I know it sounds like an episode of Good Times, but it ain't.
Come on. Let's go get this damn money. Damn food stamp. Quick, get the money.
Wu-Tang Clan had a lot of hits. And like ODB, like you couldn't stop him. Why is he getting welfare?
We had food since yesterday, man. I'm tired of this. You only give us $375.
It's all money. If you got 20 million in the bank and somebody give you some money, cash that check.
It's not illegal. It's legal. It's legal money, man. Get that money.
I'll cash a wet food stamp if you give me one.
If it was for any other human being in the world, I would be upset. But it's Old Dirty Bastard, and we expect things like that from him.
I didn't think it would work. I swear. But it worked. And we got food stamps.
Some people still argue that this was wrong for him to do as it's robbery to the welfare system, whereas others will say that being a rapper isn't technically a job, so it was the right thing for him to do, especially since his record label robbed him of some money. Then in 1994 he was shot in the abdomen by another rapper over an argument over rap music, which it does sound a bit petty. Then in 1997 he still appeared on the Wu-Tang Clan's second album, which was Wu-Tang Forever. Now he didn't have as much appearances on this as he did to Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, but he still did have one song to himself, which was Dog Shit, and I'm not criticising it, that was literally the song name. Then in the same year he was arrested for failing to pay child support on 3 of his 7 children. Then in February of 1998 him and his friend were in his Brooklyn recording studio and they saw a car crash outside. Now him and his friend ran down the stairs, they went to go and save the people that were in this crash, and it turned out there was a little 4-year-old girl in there. Now she suffered first and second degree burns, but ODB often visited her in the hospital while she was still receiving treatment, and he often visited her under a false name so that he wouldn't get spotted by the media. So one day he did get spotted by the media and then he couldn't visit her anymore. The following evening, ODB crashed to the stage at the 1998 Grammy Awards, which was where Sean Colvin was about to give her acceptance speech for the thing, and ODB had the following to say.
Songwriters for anything.
Please calm down. The music and everything. I said, I went and bought me an outfit today that costed a lot of money today. You know what I mean? Because I figured that wu-tang was going to win. I don't know how y'all see it, but when it comes to the children, wu-tang is for the children. We teach the children. You know what I mean? Puffy is good, but wu-tang is the best. Okay? I want y'all to know that this is ODB and I love you all. Peace.
Thank you. That's right. Good stuff? Yeah. I'm confused now.
And they say Kanye is the best at stage diving, man.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Then in the same year, he pleaded guilty to an attempted assault on his wife and was the victim of a home robbery invasion at his girlfriend's house. He was shot in the back and arm, but his wounds were superficial, so he was alright. Then, a few years later, in the year 2001, ODB was arrested for crack cocaine possession. Electro Records, his record label, wanted to end the contract with him so that he could profit from the publicity generated by his legal troubles, so what they did is they released a greatest hits album. After this contract was terminated, D3 Records released The Trials and Tribulations of Russell Jones in 2002, which was compiled of tracks without ODB's input. When ODB was released, he signed a contract with Rockefeller Records, which is created by Jay-Z, you know, Jay-Z, famous rapper. He used his criminal record to create the VH1 special, Inside Out, Old Dirty Bastard on Parole, whilst still at house arrest at his mother's home. He also managed to record an album through Dame Dash Music Group in 2004. Then he unfortunately passed away of an overdose of a lethal mixture which is cocaine and the prescription drug Tramadol on November the 13th of 2004. In August of 2017, Wu-Tang member RZA confirmed that there will be a release of an album containing unreleased vocals from ODB. He inspired many artists from Kendrick Lamar to Adele. Kendrick Lamar performed I on Saturday Night Live, and you can see him wearing half braided hair, black contacts, and hand gestures, you know, which is an obvious nod to, you know, ODB, because he did all the crazy, you know, stuff. He had half braided hair, and maybe the black contacts perhaps could suggest respect for the dead.
Tribulation, but I know God. The devil wanna put me in a bow tie. Pray that the holy water don't go dry. Hey, hey. As I look around me, so many motherfuckers wanna down me, but you know me gon' never drown me. In front of a dirty devil, never they drown me. And I love myself. When you're looking at me, I tell me what you see. I love myself. I put a bullet in the back of the head of the police. I love myself. Illuminated by the hand of God, wanted that high.
Then ODB apparently inspired Adele's mega hit, Rolling in the Deep. Adele's producer, Paul Epworth, said that the bridge was a direct reflection from one of ODB's work.
Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasure gold. You'll pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow.
Have any of you heard of the guy JPEGMAFIA? Now, you listen to his music and you think, unique. Some like it, some don't. Well, did you know that one of his songs, I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to risk it, he actually sampled from ODB. I'll play the comparison now.
Hell, remember when you was young and you used to go, punch God!
You think you know me?
Soft as shit, bitch. Wet.
There are also a few other songs which do mention ODB. I'll play a couple of them now.
A bunch of bad bitches fucking out on tour. Like it through the back door, give it to her raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all. ODB, fucking other niggas bras. OPP.
Always hated the boy, but now the boy is the man, motherfucker. I done grew it up. You know me. I'm like bitch, you better have my money when I come for the shit like ODB.
Okay, so that concludes the life of ODB. I want to thank my friend Will for information, the idea for this video, and just the effort he put into actually researching some of this stuff for me. So thank you very much, Will. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all very much for watching. If you like it, then you know what to do. See you in a bit.
Rooftop sessions, pigeons on a ledge came to scoop my message. Never really fitting on a block, no Tetris. Used to eat peanut butter straight, no beverage. I just wanna feed my son. With a bag, niggas see my gun. Never really thought about growing old, because niggas with a dream die young, but that's first grade. Damned if I die up in this birdcage. Mama said fuck what the church say, so I never been. Working at a job, getting dirt paid. Slit my wrist on a Thursday, 5 a.m.